Hey guys, Patchworth again. Welcome to what is essentially going to be a non-content sort of episode. It's not really here nor there, but I've been thinking about this for some time, and some of you may have noticed I paint my nails. I'm gonna get a little closer here so you can see them, but they are black and red, or for, well, Harley Quinn. I mean, those of you who haven't known me for that long, I'm a big fan of Harley Quinn, even the new 52 version, and have been for a long time. And that's the reason why I paint my nails red and black. You be careful, kitty. So I've been considering this for some time. I'm actually going to paint my toenails, and I figure if I'm going to paint my toenails, I'm going to do it for sort of a non-contents thing. So I'm going to set this up where you can kind of see what's going on, and then I'll sort of like talk through this. So I've never actually done this before, so I'm not going to do what I usually do, because I usually do the top coat, bottom coat, and the regular color here. And since this is Harley Quinn, since I've got red on my right hand, I'm going to do black on my right foot, red on my left foot to go with the black. So, but yeah, I have always been a big fan of Harley Quinn. Ever since, because I'm actually a child of the 80s, right? So my first exposure to Harley Quinn was actually in the Batman animated series cartoon. You know, back in the day. Where she was actually created. She's the only, that I'm aware of, the only mainstream character in the Batman series that originated from a TV show, but she was so popular in the animated series, Batman the Animated Series, that she became a regular character in the comics, obviously a regular appearance in various sorts of video games and television shows. She's also going to be part of the new Suicide Squad movie that's going to be coming out, which I hate to say I'm not actually looking forward to. As I said, old school Harley Quinn is where I got my start, and I still have a place in my heart for her. But for those of you who haven't been keeping up with a lot of the new DC comics, the new 52 DC, I guess the reboot or the new universe to sort of introduce new characters. By the way, I know I'm getting a lot of crap on my actual toes. That'll actually wash off with a shower. It's just, I don't have toe separators, and this is the first time doing toes, so there's absolutely no point in me being too terribly careful. But, yeah, I know I'm probably doing this wrong. Anyway, the new 52 actually has Harley Quinn with her own series. Just going to do the little dinky toe right here. Really should have a toe separator for this. Boop. But she is a completely different design. You've actually seen like that Harley Quinn, then you have sort of like the Gotham one from some of the Arkham games, which I also have, obviously. And then you have, let me just walk over here carefully so as not to get crap all over it. The new 52 Harley Quinn looks like this. Hopefully we can get a good angle here. Yeah, she is alabaster like the Joker. Bleached her skin. She's also got toxicity immunity like the Joker because of her exposure to, I believe, poison ivy. So, if you haven't been following that, poison ivy, it's actually been declared that poison ivy and Harley Quinn have sort of a non-monogamous relationship. They've actually been dating essentially since the 1980s, or 1990s, Batman the Animated Series television show, which honestly I've always suspected, because in later episodes when Harley Quinn would get jilted by the Joker, she would go off and hang out and have big parties, like big shopping sprees or crime sprees with Poison Ivy, always hanging out with Poison Ivy. And recently, I don't remember the actual article, but you can find it pretty easily, but some of the DC writers actually did confirm that yes, they are in a relationship without the burden of jealousy, so they can see other people or see other people together, which has shown up a lot in the new TV show, or the new comics as well. Going back to the comics, I just cut my toenails, so these should be fairly good condition. The new 52 comics with Harley Quinn have her as sort of DC's answer to Deadpool, because they've never really had a character like Deadpool. He's kind of his own thing. So she is a lot more crazy than she's been in the old versions, the old comics, the old TV shows and all that stuff. She is super crazy, with a sidekick who is a stuffed purple beaver that's partially exploded. And Ivy does play a feature role in that as well. She moved to Brooklyn and she runs an apartment complex that is housed by a bunch of burlesquers and, circus sideshow freaks, and also does a side job as a psychiatrist in, I believe, an old folks' home as Harleen Quinzel, who is, of course, who Harley Quinn was before she went crazy for the Joker. So that's the Harley Quinn that I'm really liking right now. And the version that they've got in the Suicide Squad movie, which I'm not planning to see because she's the only one I would have cared about, except for maybe Killer Croc. But they essentially seem to be turning her into sort of like a blonde, ditzy bimbo who, because of her New York accent in the television series, would be an obvious character trait you might expect from her. But I mean, she's a frickin' professional psychiatrist who, criminal psychiatrist, or psychologist, I'm not sure which one. I'm going to need toast burritos if I do this again. But yeah, it's insulting to the character, and I'm not really in love with the idea of just bimbofying her. So, if you're a comic fan and you like Deadpool, I definitely recommend checking out the new Harley Quinn stuff. It's pretty awesome. And yeah, I am seriously a fan and have been ever since, the animated series. So, that's it. There's my first attempt. Oops. There's my first attempt doing my toenails. I'm just going to throw this up in the non-content sort of, or nonsense category, because why not? So, like I said, I guess this has sort of turned into a Harley Quinn / nail painting sort of fiasco. But, hey, you know what? If you like it, guys, let me know. I'll try to think of more non-content to do, or if there's anything that you want to see me do, like either balloon animals, juggling, let me know. I mean, I'm pretty much just down for anything weird or silly and here to be entertaining. And if you like that, then great. Subscribe, like, leave a comment. Everything helps. And until the next time, guys, cheers all.